So, Crissy, you know, a lot of times when we meet with sellers, we give them the seller's disclosure, and we're going to do it with them.
Right.
And sometimes they're going like super fast through it. And what's the danger in that?
Oh, man. Yes, definitely take your time. There are some really, really important questions that you want to be very truthful on. Everything on there, you want to be very truthful, but there are definitely some very important questions that you don't want to mess up on. If you know something about this question, then you really need to fully disclose. It's always better to over disclose than under.
Yeah, because they're filling it out based on not last year, but the entire time they've owned the property. Now, I think some of the problem comes in is like if somebody's lived in a house 15, 20 years, do we forget what happened in the house?
A lot of times, yeah.
A lot of times, yeah, it is possible. But like if it asks you, like, have you ever had any water intrusion into the crawl space or the basement?
Right.
And people will put what?
No.
No. And then when the home inspector comes out there, what does he say?
There's water lines.
There's like a water line. And sometimes we can see it. Like I've been in a basement before and like, oh, you've had a leak. I see the water line here. But if you lie on that seller's disclosure, and lie is the bad word. Like that means you did it on purpose.
Right.
But if you forgot, you just went through it too fast, does the buyer know the difference between somebody who just went too fast and somebody who flat out lied?
No.
No. So you really want to slow down and think through those questions. And then like if you go to bed that night and you wake up and you're like, uh-oh, I forgot, we can add it. We can add it at any time throughout the process, but when do we not want to add it?
After we're under contract and out of due diligence.
Yeah, that is not. Because like I had a house and the air conditioner was up in the attic and it started leaking and it messed the ceiling up. And when it happened while we were under contract, so I was like, oh, we'll get this fixed, blah, blah, blah. He told me it was just, you know, those little things that get clogged up. Well, come to find out, there had been 4, Crissy, 4 insurance claims.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, and remember it asked, do you have any insurance claims on this house? And he had put 0. And in this case, there's no way they couldn't have noticed that the ceiling fell out of their living room.
True story.
Yeah. So tell the truth.